The utter and open and rampant hypocrisy of some people in this community.
Everyone that was on that trip did an awesome fucking job. Uh, do you feel that that was put into jeopardy with what's going on right now?
Not at all. I think that the main thing that drives these types of investigations are submitting all the evidence, sort of the Weld County way. Forget like who was there, like what witnesses were there. Edward would be considered a witness. Like idea that I somehow knew prior to no one sent me any information about this current uh, issue that came up about Edward until he was already boarded the flight and on his way.
Both Ray and Sam have disclosed that they had no idea about this information coming out until Ed was already in Florida and Ray was already in Florida. And that was not the case.
No, that's not true. Well, maybe for Sam, if Sam didn't see the video, but Ray had seen the video, and I specifically asked him if he still wanted me to go on the trip, and he told me yes to come on the trip.
Did you disclose? You said you asked him why he urged you on the trip. Why if he regrets urging you to go on the trip. Question is, did you disclose to him that there may be some stuff coming out about you, or that you may have some?
I called him from the airport the day the video came out. That was the day I flew out. I called him from the airport and asked him if he still wanted me to go on the trip, and he urged me to go on the trip.
I will say that it is on me and it's my responsibility. The immediate thing was Edward himself had expressed concern about coming, and I told him to continue his journey. And so I am Edward's friend. I 100% believe that Edward is innocent and not guilty of anything in this case as it relates to illegal content. I am 100% certain. 100% certain. And so that's that. Sorry, stuff it. Edward has denied knowledge at all of anything to do with these particular incident report and anything related to it. And he said that he did not even know that that was the initial reason for the search of the home.
Okay, I knew the house was raided for CP. I didn't know I was a suspect in a CP investigation.
And so I said what I said, and I'm not providing any. I don't at this time anything that I have found out would only allow Ryan to save himself. So if I have spoken to the sergeant or the detectives in the attorney general's office, if I have email corresponded with them, if I have gotten more of the substantial documents that were related to this thing, as well as who requested them, I'll let people do their own homework, because obviously it's very clear that people didn't do their own homework. The only thing that people have, what's so funny to me, it's so laughable. The only thing that people have at this time is 2 documents. And you don't know how many documents were released.
Mm-hmm.
There could have been 30 documents released. There could have been 100 documents. There could have been a closure of the case. The only documents that were released, and this is where you look at the Overton window and you look at who's releasing what and what intent do they have. That matters a lot. Sometimes that matters even more than what you're looking at. And it's like the drive-by media. This is why the media has so much influence. What I believe to be cherry-picked documents were released. Folks that released them and the people that did a video had a reason. They had a hatred. They had a dislike for Edward. And the timing, it was impeccably timed. So all I got to see was a edited video of, again, I showed the other day, of cherry-picked documents. What happened is that there are and will be other documents that were given in this public information request. I have made a FOIA request, and I will see what and present what I find. It's evident that there was a group of people behind the scenes that worked for this document, sort of deep throat documents. I'm calling them Deep Throat 2.0. There was more than one person involved in researching and accumulating, and then in a cherry-picked fashion releasing. It's evident that there was other documents and other information that was out there, and it's evident that more than one person was involved. So, but it's all public. What's great about it? It's all public record, so we can figure that out. That's not hard. And the PCD proved me correct in very quickly showing that additional document that had some interesting information into it about why the criminal case against Edward's brother was still open. And that document showed that the open case referred to in the OAG's document was referring to Edward's brother and his interactions with an officer from the OAG's office. So it was a cherry-picked document.
Did you read that document where it said that they have that there's stuff that hasn't been released? Did you read that? They won't release it because it's still an open investigation. Did you read that part?
I did. I received that part.
You received it. Did you read it?
It was one document. There was a paragraph explanation of the raid.
As to why there's only that document. It explains as to why you only see what you're seeing.
But if Tommy has those records, instead of denying that it even exists, that conviction, and denying that he was even charged, he could simply admit that he was convicted and tell us what happened. Same thing like that he's accusing Ed of. Now, why didn't you tell us what happened? Ed wasn't even charged with a crime here in this case. It was a search warrant affidavit that happened 3 years ago. His brother's a sex offender, right? Tommy never mentioned that to anybody, that his brother was about the time that Tommy started catching is about the time his bro was arrested on the original charge. Sammy Joe, you're a reasonable person most of the time.
I try to be.
Most of the time.
I try.
What would satisfy you then to exonerate Edward?
Well, we can't exonerate
not
Edward
about-
right now, but
It's not about, for me, I guess for me, it's about the honesty factor. People trusted him. And look, if it wasn't true, I mean, what does everybody do around here? They dig on people's shit. You can't tell me that he didn't know that was there.
I guess that's the crux of all of this. I think
It was
I
there when he
understand that.
first it was there when he first started helping catchers and decoys. It was there
is it
back
fair
then.
is it fair to say that the criticism about Edward is that he should have been upfront about this document and the raid at the beginning of whenever this happened? Do a 30-minute video, explain what happened, put the document out there and any information you received, and say, this is out there, it's pending, I will update everyone. I'm innocent, I did not and I do not have or possess any, illegal content, but this happened and I'm putting it out there.
Nobody would believe that shit. Edward, when your story keeps changing, this and that, that's what they don't believe. Well, I mean, what did your brother tell you?
I don't know. Yeah, pretty much it's all bullshit. Indeed.
I mean, how many images did they accuse him of?
I forget what they said. I think they said it was enough for like 5 charges, I guess. I mean, I didn't do anything. I think everyone in this community is going to look really foolish whenever this is finished.
Well, dude, the thing is, we want to. I mean, dude, I absolutely want to look foolish.
I'm going to continue to do what I do in this community. And if y'all don't like it, y'all can fuck off.
That one didn't age quite so well.
A total of 13,896 pictures were examined. Both adult pornography and suspected child pornography were discovered within the evidence file and the device during a manual search. And then they go on to describe the path. So you see this blacked out part here. This is where they describe in detail what they found. And it's fucking disgusting. It'll make your stomach turn. I blacked it out for you guys. I would never show something like that on the stream. I'm going to post the document so you guys can verify for yourself if you want. I don't recommend anyone do that. Take my word for it. It's horrible. Ed or whoever was using Ed's device at the time that this child pornography was viewed, they happened to hit the star button and say, oh, that's my favorite. And what that did, I'm sure unknowingly, is created a local copy of that file to the Android device, and that's what the cops found. For now, in the Dropbox app, there's no download option, but there's a favorite option. When you favorite something, it downloads this for offline use in the Scratch folder. So that's what happened on Ed's device.
And so I am Edward's friend. I 100% believe that Edward is innocent and not guilty of anything in this case as it relates to illegal content. I am 100% certain. 100% certain.
When you were before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care for her. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep.